Hey, good evening. It's Jim from JAGfx.com. It is Wednesday, the 22nd of October 2025. This is my weekly video where we have a look at some of the 8-hour trades. So it's the Forex pairs. I'm trading on the 8-hour charts, mainly using the dollar cost averaging or DCA method. Righto, let's get into it. So I hope everyone's week's going okay. We've got a typhoon off the coast at the moment here in Da Nang in Vietnam, so it's a little bit wild and woolly outside. We'll see how we go. It's pretty good at the moment, but it's not good for my beach walks because there's no beach left. All right, this is TradingView. I do all my analysis on TradingView. I'm not a trade signal provider. Please don't follow me blindly. This is my watch list on the right. All right, so that was my disclaimer. Don't follow me. I've been doing this. This is manual trading. This is not using our new DCA EA. That's on another account. This is manual trading. My main style of trading on this is the dollar cost averaging based on the QQE Advanced overbought oversold. So this bottom indicator is a QQE Advanced. Basically when it goes above the 60 level, that's the top blue line, I'm looking to sell, and when it goes below the bottom blue line, which is the 40 level, I'm looking to buy. In the meantime, if there is any MACD Platinum or high probability valid setups that present, I will also take them. I will also take these trades if there's a QQE trade that may be in trouble and I need to do a little bit of hedging. So the main indicator is the QQE Advanced, the bottom indicator, but I use the MACD Platinum to assist with other trades. Like I said, I've been trading this since early January this year. There's a shared spreadsheet. Where is it? Up here. Here's a spreadsheet. It's all up to date. The last candle was about an hour ago. There was actually no work to do, which is unusual. That's 8 p.m. local for me. So with the 8-hour candles, I'm just checking them three times a day. The new candle is actually at 4 o'clock in the morning, 4 a.m. local for me. I don't get up for that. I don't get out of bed till 6:30, and you'll see that on the latest move on Bitcoin. I'll show you in a minute when we get to it. So there's a spreadsheet. It's on my shared spreadsheets, just under the sheet, 8-hour DCA. Go back to the charts. All right, so let's go through the list here. AusCAD. So yeah, my first candle's at when I get out of bed at 6:30. The next candle from 4 to 8 hours is midday, lunchtime for me. That's my next candle. And the third candle for the day is at 8 p.m. local, which works well in my time zone. All right, ADCAD is a buy here. This is an MP, so MACD Platinum. You can see the QQE is not below the 40 level, but there's this support level on here. So I took this trade. It's just gone absolutely sideways since I took it, and nothing's happened. By the time the MACD Platinum's popped through the 0 level, this is below the entry level, so I just can't do anything. So all I've done is, because this buy signal is still valid, I've just drawn this trend line across here looking for a potential break to take a second trade. So we're only in the one trade from here, that blue line, and we're waiting on a potential second one. There's not even been a sell to the opposite side. There is a red dot on the MACD Platinum above the 0 level, hence that grey vertical line. But as you can see, we're still below the 50 level on the QQE Advanced. So not going anywhere fast, probably extend that a bit. Yeah, there we go. Sorry about that. Internet going in and out. Right, Oz Swiss. In a sell from back here, so it was a MP sell. You can see it there, based on hidden bearish divergence, followed by regular bearish divergence on the second one. It's gone nicely, managed to close done partial closes, trade 1 and most of trade 2. Stop in place, very close to being stopped out if I haven't already on the sell. Can't lose on the sell. Took this buy, and that's that was also MACD Platinum based on this support level here. There's a little support level there. MACD Platinum below the 0 level, and it's just got against me right from the get-go. That signal remained valid, that buy signal. There's no red QMP dot, so I've drawn this trend line across the highs here. Had a break of that trend line. I've taken a second buy on the break of the trend line there, and in the meantime the QQE's actually gone below the 40 level, which is great, and now we're just coming up towards that break-even level there. The MACD platinum's through the 0 level, so probably, hopefully, it'll just push through the break-even, and we maybe stopped out the sell, and we'll just see if we can do some trade management there. So looking good on the Swiss. Aussie New Zealand, one buy here, and that's a MP. That was a regular, hidden bullish divergence there. So took the buy. I don't think I took that sell. I'm not sure. I could have taken it. If I did, we're out of it. I took a second buy there. So there's my break in. There's a blue dot there. And that was regular. I moved the whole thing, didn't I? Pretty sure it was a hidden divergence followed by regular divergence. Where's the buy in there? Yeah. No, it might not be. It might just be a support level there. So I took the second buy and it's gone nowhere. There's an overall break even, that yellow line there, and it's just not going up there at all. In the meantime, we've just absolutely gone sideways. There's been a red dot on the MACD platinum, but it's below the 0 level. So I've started drawing this trend line across the highs here, and I'll just keep on extending that until we either get a clear break or price gets up into that area again. As you can see, the QQE is below the 50 level, so I'm in buy mode anyway. Yeah, not looking that good at the moment on the Aus New Zealand. Aussie USD, took a buy here. It was a QQE. You see it's below the 40 level, but there was regular bullish divergence also, took it. It went against me. That buy signals remain valid. There's no red QMP filter dot. Trend line drawn, break of the trend line, took a second buy. The QQE is still below the 0 level, and we're trying to get up to the break-even level, which is the yellow dashed line. This green horizontal dashed line is a big round number, in this case 65-cent level, which is a number that the Aussie will hang around forever. And as you can see, it is. So we haven't got much to get up to overall break-even. In the meantime, there's been a red dot on the MACD platinum above the 0 level, so looking for a potential sell just to hedge these buys if they're not past the break-even. Now, BTC, this is one that's caught me on the hop. I took this buy here. So QQE buy. So it's trade one. Got this reversal here. Just ignore that because it's not a valid MACD platinum trade at all. Got the second buy here, which I took. Now, it popped up nicely through my break-even, overall break-even, but this is a QQE, so I'm looking for the 50 level. It's my minimum exit point. Then this morning, there was a, let me get this right. Oh yeah, there's a sell yesterday. So this is a hedge sell. I took that because the two buys weren't looking that good. So I've taken this hedge sell. MACD platinum's above the 0 level. That's the only reason it's there, is that a bit of a hedge. Then when I woke up this morning, I saw this blue dot. So technically I should have taken a third buy, but because I was basically looking at this big bearish candle, I thought, nah, I'm not going to take it yet. And if it was an EA, it would have taken it automatically, but because I woke up 2.5 hours after the new candle formed, there's already been a fair bit of movement. I decided against it. It's already gone one candle where it's gone further down. So technically my last signal is this buy, and we've got a slight bullish candle at the moment. So I could take that buy any time. What I'm doing is getting a better fill than what I would have on the open there this morning. So I could take that. I just keep an eye on it, and I'll probably end up taking a buy tomorrow and probably end up with a worse price. Who knows? But the MACD platinum is above the 0 level at the moment. The QQE is still below the 50. So overall break-even is a solid yellow line for all three trades. The yellow dash line is just a break-even for the buy trades. Now we're not too far off at the moment. If I can get another buy in there, that'll bring that break-even levels right down, really close and tight. But there's probably no need to at the moment. We'll just see how we go. If it shoots up, so be it. I've missed out on taking the third buy trade. Who cares? CAD Swiss in a buy. It's a QQE buy. You can see below the 40 level. Now I know people get bored with the higher time frames, and I get that, and you all want to get on the 3 minute, the 5 minute, the 1 minute charts. Trust me, there's plenty of trades on the 8 hour charts to keep you busy. I'm doing, like I said, the last candle was about an hour ago, and it's very unusual where I do nothing. But that was one, and it's been busy. You have a look at the spreadsheet, you see there's plenty of trades. You know, you got to remember there's 20 trading days in a month. If you look at the spreadsheet, we're at 352 trades. That's just the sequences. There's obviously more trades because there's trades with multiple sequences. Sequences with multiple trades, sorry. So you can see there you go. So there's been at least 350 sequences. Well, we're near the end of October. That started in January. And there's only 200 trading days in a year. We haven't even done a year. And that's just the sequences. So there's plenty of action to keep you just on the 8 hour charts. So I digress. Go to the CAD Swiss, took a buy, and we're looking for the QQE to go through the 50 level. Where's my crosshair gone? Never seen that gone missing before. There it is. All right, so we're looking for it to go through the 50 level. The MACD Platinum's already through the 0 level. So what happens if it breaks the 50 and it's confirmed? I'll close half and I'll just put my stop below the 20 SMA or something like that. Ethereum, no trade on. Didn't take the sell because I'm reluctant to take sell trades other than hedging purposes. So we're just waiting for a setup on Ethereum. Euro Aussie in a sell. It was 2 sells. So the first one was here. This was a MP sell based on that resistance level and price. It's shot through, gone through. That sell signals remain valid. Drawn this trend line across the lows, broke the trend line, taken a second sell there. It's got the stage where the MACD Platinum's through the 0 level. So I've closed trade 1, closed part of trade 2, and stop in place just above the 20. And I can't lose on that trade, and I've still got a little bit of 0.1 at play. Keeping in mind I can reduce that by half, no worries. Euro CAD. Sell, it's a QQE, you can see it above the 60 level there, red dot, took it. As soon as we're through the 50, start looking at closing half, stop in place, can't lose. And we just start keeping an eye for potential divergences, potential setups the other side. Euro Swiss, now this is one that's giving me a little bit of grief. Took this buy here, it's a QQE, it's below this 40 level, see it there? And it still hasn't got anywhere near the 50 level. Got this red QMP filter dot. Because it's below the 50 level, I didn't bother about hedging it. It's just gone down and down and down. So basically I'm looking for a buy signal. We've got a blue dot on the MACD Platinum below the 0 level. Still haven't got a blue QMP filter dot. I'll just take a second trade and look at getting out of that. Euro pound, this is absolutely messing with my head. Took a sell here. This is an MP sell based on this resistance level. It can't break out of this range. So even though we've come down through, the MACD Platinum's come down through the 0 level. I've never been in a position where when I check the charts on the 8 hour close that I could actually get out and cover the swap fees, and it's just going against me. Last few candles, now it's starting to come back down again. Got a blue dot on the MACD Platinum just below the 0 level, so if we get a buy signal, I'll definitely hedge this and play from there. It's a slow moving pair most of the time, so it's nothing to get too concerned about. Now to my problem pair, the Euro Yen. I mean, lots of trades, still going, made a few mistakes. It's a pair I shouldn't have been trading using this method. I've got all these sell trades, started to prune them. You can see, and I go on about the the yen pairs. See, I can stay above you can see that here it's above the 60 level. It can stay above that for a long time before it breaks through. I should have been closing in here somewhere. I missed it. And now I'm paying the price because now I'm in more trades. No big deal. We'll just keep on working it. It messes up my spreadsheet somewhat. and that gives me problem paired in the middle of nothing, in the middle of nowhere sort of thing. So all I'm doing is working the right edge of the chart and just trying to prune any profits I make. Look, I've got $243 profit at the moment. I could probably start removing little bits of these trades when they present. I don't have to remove the whole trade. I can remove a portion of it and bring that back to zero. It just reduces my risk on the downside. But in the meantime, I'll just try and keep trading the right side of the chart. We'll just see if we can work our way out of it, basically. If I'm checking the 8-hour charts, might as well keep on checking the Euro Yen. I'm sure I'll make some money along the way. Euro New Zealand in a sell. It was a QQE sell. See the divergence there, and close half, stop in place. Hopefully control that stop down a bit, and we can't lose on that. Euro USD, we're in a MP sell based on hidden bearish divergence. The QQE didn't get above the 60, but the MACD platinum is above the zero level, and there's hidden bearish divergence. I'm taking that every day of the week. It's proved nice. It's heading down. Now this is an MP, so I'm not looking at the QQE. I'm just looking for the zero level, and it's very close to the zero level now. We're actually just still above it technically. So we'll just give it another candle or two where I look at closing half and just put the stop in there. That's the plan. Pound Aussie in a sell. It's a QQE sell if it comes up. It's taken there, and we're waiting on the QQE to go through the 50 level. On this candle, it looks like it is. Previous candle, it was still above 50 just. You just want to see the numbers. Look over this yellow where I put my... So there's the previous candle, closed just above it. This candle's just about on it now. So, and we're also potentially there. We are definitely setting up for divergence. So you start looking for a divergence when you're doing this. So there's your divergence there. Potential, there's only potential, just more of a heads up, drawing the trend lines in. There's potential divergence for me, hidden bullish divergence. So what we're looking for now is for this 50 level to be broken on the QQE, where I can close half and put my stop above those yellow dots, the 20 SMA there, which will put myself in a no lose position. Then hopefully a buy trade will trigger at any point, because now we've got MACD platinums below the zero level, and we've got this potential hidden bullish divergence forming. We'll take a buy anytime a buy presents there. Pound CAD in a sell, can't lose. It was a QQE, went through the 50 level, closed half, stop in place. Pound Swiss, now this is a little bit, this is fairly straightforward. Took a buy here. This is an MP buy based on this support level here on price. So I took the buy. MACD platinum was below the zero level. The QQE is just in sort of no man's land, but it's below the 50, which is good. Price is just meander down. That levels from the buys remain valid. No red QMP for the dot. Drawn this trend line across the highs, broken the highs, taken a second buy on the trend line break. In the meantime, the QQE has actually gone below this 40 level, so it gives me a bit more confidence to take any buys. So I take the second buy, there's the break-even line, the yellow dash line. So that's where we're looking ahead. So it's just wait and see. Pound New Zealand in a sell is a QQE, and also regular bearish divergence took it. QQE has gone through the 50 level, closed half, stop in place. Hopefully control that stop down a bit closer to the entry level, but in the meantime we still can't lose on that trade. Pound USD, sell, it's an MP sell based on hidden bearish divergence, very similar to Euro. You see the QQE didn't get above the 60 level, but the MACD platinum's above the zero level. What I'm looking for is to bring this down to the zero level, there where I start closing half and tightening things up. It was looking good in that last candle, but now since the new candle an hour ago or so, an hour and 20 minutes ago, it's starting to head up now, which is not ideal. New Zealand CAD, nothing happening at the moment. We've got a red dot on the MACD platinum above the zero level. But as you can see, the QQE is around the 50 level. Look, I probably would take a sell based on this resistance level. As I said, it's a pair that moves nicely, and I'm quite happy to trade any direction on the New Zealand CAD most of the time. As much as I bitch about it, sometimes on the daily chart, it's actually a pretty good pair to trade. New Zealand Swiss in a buy trade, QQE buy trade below the 40. Also got regular bullish divergence, took the buy, ignoring that the MACD platinum's gone through the 0 level. Remember, I'm looking for the 50 level because it's a QQE trade. So it's getting very close. It may roll over before it gets up there, who knows? But at this stage, at least it's heading in the right direction. New Zealand USD in this one buy trade here. It's a QQE, so that's my target, and I'm going to probably close this trade. It's gone through the 50 level, but the MACD platinum's above the 0 level. I've got a red dot, getting mixed signals. I think I'm just above now the entry. Couldn't do it. I should have done it there. I was going to give it another candle. Then we had a bearish candle, so I'll probably end up closing this as soon as I finish this video. If it's even positive slightly, I'm going to close it and just wait for a better setup. It's just going sideways. This will probably shoot up, but I'm not going to take the risk. And I'm already through my trade management rules, and I don't think I could close half and put a stop in place. I don't want to lose anything. So I'll probably close that. So don't be surprised if you see that close. USD CAD, maybe. All right, it's going all right. In the sell from here, this is the QQE sell. So we started here, you can read it here, QQE, sequence 1, S1 on trade 3. So 1, 2, 3 trades. So one sell, definitely, you can see it's above the 60 level. Second trade, still above, hasn't gone anywhere near the 50. Third trade, still above. Now we're heading down, we're through the 50 or close to it, and we're at just about the break-even. So it's a lot of work. I'm not sure if I got any money on the buy side. Let's have a look at it. That trade wouldn't have been valid. That may have been if I took it. I'm not sure if I took it. I might have got a few dollars. I could check that on the spreadsheet. But we're certainly heading down, and that big bearish candle's looking good. That's helped me out immensely, and we'll be through the 50 level by looks. USD Swiss franc. So S1's a sell, so there's a sell. First one here, it's above the 60. It came down through the 50, but there's no chance for me to exit at that time. Not sure if I took that buy. I don't think I did. Took a second sell, back above the 50, and eventually got through the 50 where I managed to close, started closing. So closed trade 1, this one here, closed partial on trade 2, set a stop in place, been adjusting stop, can't lose. Then I've taken this buy, QQE buy, below the 40 level, and it's going up, heading towards the 50 level there, and we're still above the entry, but we're still in the sell and we're still in the buy, so we're between the two trades in no man's land. And the last one you probably can't see on the watch list is the USD Japanese yen in a buy based on, it was an MP buy based on hidden bullish divergence, which I'm going to take. MACD platinum below the 0 level, there's a hidden bullish divergence. Also got support at this big round number, which is the 150 level. So I've taken this buy here, and it's just gone up nicely. And we're heading in the right direction, but we're not sure what's happening with the USD at the moment because that CAD's just dropped away. But it may be a CAD issue, not a USD issue, because it's hard to tell. So looking okay on that. Once we get this MP through the 50 level, we'll start looking at putting a close and putting a stop inside the entry point, something like that. All right, that's it for so the only ones, that's the 8-hour charts. The only one I'm concerned about is Bitcoin, no dramas, we can deal with that. And the Euro Yen obviously is a pain. But even if I closed all these trades, yeah, I don't know, it might not be because there's a big swap fees on the sell side on the Euro Yen, so I'll have to make up a fair bit there. But we'll just keep on plodding along. As long as I'm making some money on this. And the good thing is and it's funny, I don't know how it worked out. I think because the Euro Yen's so old, The euro yen trades are actually on a different broker to all these other trades. So the other broker's going right. So the euro yen's giving me grief on one of my other brokers. So just because I take all these trades on the same watch list, and this applies to my daily charts, and not all necessarily taken on the same platform. I spread my risk across several platforms. All right, thanks for watching the video. If you do like it, hit the like button, subscribe button, and also check out the new EA that we've got, DCA EA. It's getting some good results. I've been trading it live on other accounts, and it's going pretty good. I've got a few different 2-hour, 3-hour, 4-hour, and a daily chart. And it's been making me money, which is the main thing, and the drawdown's well under control. All right, thank you. Enjoy your night, and I'll speak to you good folk probably on Saturday when I do my daily video. Cheers.